September 14th, 2001, Fort Morgan versus Rifle. As opposed to the week before when the Mustangs were seeking revenge, the Bears, after losing to Fort Morgan on their home field 27-15 in 2000, were looking to get the victory, but Dusty Quick would have something to say about that early.
Keith will hand it off to Dusty, up the middle. Dusty scores a touchdown for the Mustangs, his 11th of the season from 2 yards out, and Fort Morgan leads 6-0.
It was 7-0 as the game went into the second quarter, and that's when Dusty decided to take off again.
The handoff to Dusty up the middle. He's into the secondary 45. Outside of the 40. Dusty to the 30. Dusty down to the 20. Sideline to the 10. He's gone. It's a touchdown for Dusty Quick. A flag is down, however. 56 yards for the Fort Morgan running back. And now let's check the flag and see if they've taken a 13-0 lead.
Indeed, with the extra point being true, and it was 14-0 Fort Morgan early in the second. The defenses on both sides started playing very well, and there was no scoring for a while. It appeared the Mustangs would go up 21-0 right before the break, but then Dusty Quick got injured, left the game for the remainder of the half, and then Rifle intercepted a Ryan Keefe pass. Moments later, they got on the board.
Whittington in his shotgun, looking to his right. Here comes pressure, throws it deep down the sideline. Man wide open, caught at the 25. To the 20, move to the inside, 15, 10, 5. It is going to be a Rifle touchdown by Troy White. And just like that, the Bears are back into the game. They trail 14-6.
Fresh off that commercial, 14-7, the Mustangs had the lead into halftime. Rifle was able to take that momentum and carry it into the third.
Third and goal from the 2. Whittington will keep it himself. He dives, but he's down at the 1. Oh, no, he scores! Oh, a late signal by the officials. Whittington dives over the middle, and Rifle draws to it in 1. It's 14-13 Fort Morgan.
They did miss the extra point, so the Mustangs in the third led by 1. And then Dusty Quick says, "You don't do that at American Legion Field."
Here's the pitch left to Dusty. He will fake the handoff and run the football to the left of the 30. Has got a seam to the outside of the 25. Down the left sideline 40. He's at the 15, 10. Dusty jogs into the end zone. Mustang touchdown. And they lead 20-13. Oh, that was beautiful.
It was an 8-point game at 21-13 entering quarter number 4, and Rifle just would not go away.
Paxton and I, handoff up the middle and right, touchdown, Rifle. They have signaled touchdown. No, it was a fumble before that. We've got 2 different calls on the field. We had a touchdown by the lead official, and then we had a fumble recovery by the back official. Who knows what happened on that one? But I believe they signaled touchdown by Ryan Enright. Yep, they're going to mark it on the board. A 3-yard run, and Rifle's going to go for 2. That is a touchdown.
Most importantly, the Mustangs were able to stop the Bears on that 2-point conversion, so Fort Morgan led 21-19, and we're looking for the clincher from this man.
Quick with a football, hit in the backfield, flips a tackle, he dives and scores! A touchdown for Dusty Quick from 4 yards away. He made it look very easy despite the fact the Bears got tremendous penetration. The Mustangs have opened this up to an 8-point advantage. It's 27-19 with a very, very important PAT to come.
That PAT was good. Fort Morgan led 28-19, too much for the Bears to overcome, and the Mustangs improved to 3-0. Head coach Rick Call.
When you get a team like Rifle that I thought did a good job defensively, you got to take a little of the pressure off of Dusty. You know, we run our little counter bootleg pass where Brett's been open in the flat a lot. We threw to Marquez once when he was a wide out, and he picked up some positive yards. But as long as Ryan Keefe continues to complete passes at a 70 or 75% rate, you know, we can also use that as part of it.
How about an 80% clip for this game? 4 out of 5 for 53 yards. Dusty Quick, 36 carries, 288 yards, and 4 touchdowns. September 21st, 2001, Fort Morgan at Sterling. The Mustangs scored on their first drive against Brush, their first one against Laramie, and could they do it against the Tigers?
Lining up as receiver split to the left are Max Morgan and David Marquez. Nobody to the right. Back to pass. Keith looking left. He throws. The pass is complete to Marquez. He's in the open field at the 40. Marquez to the 30. Out racing the defense to the 20. The 10, the 5. He dives. He scores a touchdown for the Mustangs. 61 yards on the pass over the middle from Ryan Keith to David Marquez. And Fort Morgan leads just 1 minute and 17 seconds into this contest.
But of course, the Mustangs rarely score just one touchdown in the first quarter.
Triple set backfield for the Mustangs. Will Dusty get the football? Yes, he will. He dives. He's into the end zone for a Fort Morgan touchdown, and they lead 13-0.
After Max Morgan's second extra point of the game for Fort Morgan, it was 14-0 as the game went to quarter number 2. And that's when the Tigers finally got some respect.
3rd down and 8. With a football at the Fort Morgan 13-yard line. Receiver split to the left. The lone setback Kramer. Farringer, quick drop throws. Complete touchdown to his right. Wide open with Todd Punch. It is 14-6. And Sterling, just like that, is in contention in this game.
But something the Mustangs did all season is respond to an opponent's touchdown.
1st and goal from the 5. The Mustangs lining up on the left hash mark. Receiver split to the right. Backs it an eye. Handoff Dusty Quick to the middle to the 3. The 2. Bowling his way. Did he score? Yes! A touchdown for Dusty Quick. Number 16 of the year. His second of the game from 5 yards out. And the Mustangs are back on the board. They lead 22-7.
The extra point was no good, but that didn't matter because shortly thereafter the Mustangs were in Sterling territory once again.
It'll be a handoff to Shield up the middle to the 2. He spins, he scores. A Fort Morgan touchdown, 7 yards out from Brett Shield, his first touchdown of the year, and the Mustangs lead 27-7.
That was the halftime score as the Mustangs led by 20, and it seemed they were a little bored in this game considering they were playing so well, so they went to some trickery in the 3rd.
From their own 30-yard line, here's a pitch right to Dusty. He will fake the reverse. He's going to throw it downfield. Man wide open! Caught by Max Morgan at the 43. Morgan by himself at the 25. He's going to jog into the end zone. A Fort Morgan touchdown. Holy mahungus!
The Mustangs seemingly put this game away, but Sterling did score before the end of the 3rd period, which made the Mustangs think that they had to put another touchdown on the board.
A hard count handing off to Dusty right side. 1st down 35, right sideline 30. Back to the inside of the 20. Dusty by himself at a 10-5. Touchdown for the Mustangs. Dusty Quick has gone 41 yards and Fort Morgan leads 40-13.
Following another Sterling touchdown, making it a 3-touchdown game, it appeared the Mustangs would be content with a 3-touchdown victory. But a second-teamer had something to say about that.
From the 47, Brent Olson, the quarterback, will hand it off to Mendoza. 1st down, in the clear to the 40, to the 35, slips the tackle to 30. He's at the 20, right sideline 15, 10-5, touchdown! Touchdown for Mendoza! Holy mahungus, he made some great moves. 47 yards. Fort Morgan leads 46-20 with 31 picks remaining in this contest.
Final score, Fort Morgan 47, Sterling 20, as the Mustangs improved to 4-0.
You know, we did continue to move the ball effectively on offense, and, you know, I guess for them to hold Dusty to 160 yards was somewhat of a moral victory for them. I know after the game that's what they talked about, but yeah, we proved that we do have extra weapons, other ways we can move the football, and we did that. You know, we opened up the passing game. I think we were 4 for 4. Keith was 4 for 4, and of course Dusty was 1 for 1 with that touchdown pass, but we utilized 4 different receivers. We had a couple JV backs that stepped in there and ran the ball effectively, and then Bubba Shield, you know, had some nice gains too. So we were able to more or less give what the defense gave us.
Besides Quick and Keith's performance offensively, Alex Unerick had a big interception in the 2nd quarter. September 28th, 2001. Fort Morgan versus Fort Lupton. This would prove to be another big game for Dusty Quick, but the Blue Devils were true to the test early. As a matter of fact, it was scoreless for a while, but you can't keep the Mustangs out of the end zone for too long.
Ball at the 12-yard line after a 2-yard gain by Dusty Quick. He will get the handoff running right to the 10, back to the inside of the 5, headed for the end zone. He dives, he scores a touchdown. Dusty Quick is into the end zone from 12 yards out. Fort Morgan has the lead 6-0 with just 13.7 seconds remaining in the opening quarter.
That was the score in quarter number 2 when Dusty decided to generate his biggest scoring run of the game.
2nd and 10, pitch left to Dusty. He'll fake the handoff on the reverse. He's at the 40. Dusty down to the 50, down the left sideline to the 40. Now he's to the 30. Dusty to the 20. All the way to the 10. Touchdown for Dusty Quick. 63 yards for the Fort Morgan senior. The Mustangs have doubled their advantage. They lead 12-0. Don't bow to me, Bob Bears.
And they also added 2 more on the conversion, so Fort Morgan led comfortably in the second, 14-0. But then the Blue Devils surprisingly went on a time-consuming drive, which led to this.
On 3rd and goal, Least the quarterback has the football, hands off to Schultz through the middle, touchdown for Fort Lupton. And they have cut into this deficit. They trail 14-6.
Make it 14-7 with the extra point, but then the Mustangs duplicated Fort Lupton's effort, and that led to this touchdown.
Quick, the deep man. Keefe will turn around, hand it off to Dusty, right side. He's hit at the 2. He spins, he scores! Dusty Quick with his 3rd touchdown of the game, this time from 5 yards out. Fort Morgan has gotten back the touchdown. They relinquished just a couple of minutes ago. They lead 20-7.
21-7 was the score after Max Morgan's PAT. But on this homecoming night, a 14-point advantage going into halftime would be a little bit too close. So the Mustangs did something about that.
30 seconds to go. Handoff to Dusty. Dusty scores! A touchdown for the Mustangs. His 4th of the night, this time from 1 yard out. The crowd going crazy on homecoming night. They lead Fort Lupton 27-7.
It was 29-7 as Dusty converted his second 2-point conversion of the game. So now the Mustangs were in control, and that didn't change as the game went into quarter number 3.
Keefe is back to pass, rolling right, wants to throw on the run. The pass is going to be caught. A touchdown for Dusty Quick, who got behind the defender. And the Mustangs are on the board again. Dusty with his 5th touchdown of the night, this time on the receiving end. And Fort Morgan leads 35-7.
Make it 37-7 with the 3rd 2-point conversion of the game for Fort Morgan. It was time for somebody other than Dusty Quick to get on the board. Bubba Shields said, "Let's try me."
3rd and goal from the 1. Keefe hands it off Shields. Does he get in this time? He spins, he scores. Bubba Shields finally into the end zone on his 3rd attempt. Fort Morgan leads 43-7.
This time they tried the conventional extra point and were able to make it, so Fort Morgan led midway through the 4th, 44-7. Fort Lupton would score just before the end of the game on a long pass, and they converted on a 2-pointer, 44-15. The Mustangs improved to 5-0. Here's head coach Rick Hall.
I really felt defensively that we played a good game, and that's an area of our game that we're really improving on. You know, our young defensive linemen are coming along. We've had some great play from our ends, and of course our linebackers have done a great job all year. Secondary I feel comfortable with because we're going to have to play good defense against Windsor because I think they're going to try to throw the ball against us.
Dusty Quick rushed 25 times for 241 yards and 5 touchdowns, giving him 22 on the season. Brett Shield with a nice game, 3 catches for 46 yards. When we come back on this special 2-hour edition of the Mustang Express, the second half of the 2001 regular season.